Hey Summers!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 and the Romance Update community event. First of all, we want to say we're really sorry. We planned to get this video out yesterday, but we're kind of going through a personal emergency at home right now, and yesterday was the last thing we wanted to think about was recording, and we're actually kind of recording under some weird circumstances right now, so hopefully this goes okay. If you guys have questions about this event, please watch the entire video before asking your questions, because we're not going to be able to answer a ton of comments today, and hopefully this video will get all of your comments and questions answered. Alright, so to begin, we see this pop-up. Build the Tropical Romance Island by collecting tropical fruit. Get fruit trees from the Event Items tab of the home store and collect enough to unlock new locations on the island. So when you tap Start Collecting, you get taken to a special screen which tells you to start the event. In order to start the event, you go into your home store, you've got this new Event Items tab, and so far what you can do is buy a banana tree or buy a coin flower patch. So we are going to start with buying a banana tree. It says 0 out of 4. The first one is free. What we're going to do is buy 4. Basically, we've got our workhouse set up here with tons of Sims. What we're going to do is place all 4 of these trees kind of right next to each other. Alright, so yeah, the next pop-up says collect fruits. So the reason that we're collecting 4 banana trees is so that we can get started on this collecting fruits. It says your Sims can collect fruits to unlock prizes and build up the amazing Tropical Romance Island. And what we're going to do is have as many Sims working on this whole collecting fruits thing as possible, because that is how you get stuff.
So I think the bottom line for this is not obviously a normal quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no quest-specific task. This is like kind of filling a hobby grid or just collecting stuff by gardening.
It basically is collecting tons of new currency. The currency is fruit. You're going to have to collect a whole bunch of these bananas in order to unlock certain areas in the island to build. And you're going to have to collect a whole bunch of other fruits in order to actually pay for the things that you've unlocked on the island to build. Does that make sense?
Yep, so rather than collecting simoleons or whatever, when we normally do gardening, we're collecting fruit which can only be used for the island.
Exactly.
And that was really quick.
Yes, because it's just the first task and they want things to be easy for you.
Okay.
Alright, so it says, congratulations, the Sea Voyage boat is now ready to be built. It's sitting in the water on the SimTown map. Build it to get to the Tropical Romance Island. What you can see here is that we've got this personal progress meter, right? And it shows that you've now collected 200 bananas and 0 of the other fruits. You're not going to be able to get any of the other fruits until you've got enough bananas to unlock those fruit trees. And then you can start planting and collecting those fruits. And those will go towards the price of building different things on the island.
Right, so building a boat, building the island, building different bits of the island. And there's different tabs on this screen at the top here.
Yes.
So we've got, our progress bar. And it shows we need 2,450 to get to the next.
2,450 bananas to unlock the next things, which are a hammock and the dining dock. And then after that, you can see you unlock the dragon fruits, I believe it is, and then you unlock these construction coins, which is kind of like a throwback to the very first building currency in the game. They had like something called constructor coins or something like that. So they're going way back.
A bit like their tactic for SimCity Build It, where you have different currencies you can only get from doing specific sorts of tasks. They have to be used for unlocking the new fun content.
Yeah.
And these 2 tabs at the top, they both have an exclamation mark.
Yes, well that's just saying that you've got new stuff. So, it says about the event, you've got to collect, get the fruit trees and blah, blah, blah.
And the second tab...
collect. The second tab tells you, by the way, there's a community event in progress. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. You can also use a new thing called a spin plant in order to win more of, whatever you might possibly need to build the island.
And that's kind of like the simoleon sprout or the social points plant, except it only uses things like bananas.
Exactly. You pay for spins with bananas and stuff like that. Okay. So the personal progress, like we said, shows all of the things that you could possibly build on the island. See here, there's a fruit. It's a dragon fruit, so it means you need to pay for this lounge area and volleyball net partially with dragon fruit. So it's going to take, I think, bananas and dragon fruit. We'll post up screenshots of the costs of everything for you guys. And then, the more bananas you collect, you get these little things with the wrenches. They're constructor coins, which are also going to partially pay for stuff on the island. Then you unlock the pineapple tree, and that will give you the ability to open up the bar and mermaid area, and then more constructor coins. Then there's this passion fruit, which is the next and last fruit tree you unlock, and that gives you the ability to pay for the wedding venue and a special bungalow.
So you can earn all of these things by effectively gardening with these new special plants.
Exactly. The next task is build the sea voyage ship. Just says on the town map, go to do that. So let me get these Sims set up. I was trying to get Sims started on the 4.5 hours because each banana plant takes 4.5 hours. So it's to your benefit to plant as many banana plants as you can and have as many Sims working on them as you can.
So like the first one was quick, the others were all 4.5 hours.
Exactly. So yeah, you can have 4 banana trees in your town.
And also there was that third tab, which you said is community tab. So though that doesn't directly help us.
Well, let me show you. Okay, first let's go to the island just to get that thing built. It takes 50 bananas to build the boat. We've got 200 from what we collected to begin with.
Yeah.
You can wait 3 seconds or use a social point to skip. So that's another thing. Basically, now in order to skip tasks, it takes a lot of social points. So it's to your benefit either to have a lot of social points or have lots of Sims working away. And you've got 14 days. It shows 13 days for us because we're starting a bit late, but if you had started yesterday, you'd have 14 days. The next task, visit the tropical romance island. The sea voyage ship is ready for its maiden voyage, and tap on it to visit. We've already done that, so task complete. Alright, so now, unlock the relaxation pack. The tropical romantic island is a little bare at the moment, but you can unlock and build awesome locations by collecting more fruits. So as I explained, you've got to collect tons of fruits in order to unlock all of these.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different areas.
Yes.
Which will obviously look more habitable, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna show the fully built and completed beach later in this video.
Yes, what's interesting about this is how this is not connected at all to the main sim town. Which does open up possibilities.
In addition, of course, because nothing is ever that easy, you're also going to need to collect some of these like rock piles and do repairs and stuff like that. And I think you can also get collector coins from doing that. The tab in the community event that we haven't talked about yet is the community progress. So this works very similar to how the Project Red charity update for Apple users worked, where you had basically the entire community of Sim players. So like anybody who plays Sims FreePlay, the fruit they collect will go towards this bar. As that bar gets higher, we will unlock things bit by bit. So for instance, the first thing we're going to unlock is this rustic dining pack with tables and chairs. The next thing we're going to unlock looks like a whole bunch of fruit bonuses. After that, some outdoor, possibly furniture, more fruit bonuses, then more furniture, more fruit bonuses.
Okay, but these are things that if you're playing your own game,
it will add to the community.
To this, but it has to be everyone playing all of their games for us to unlock these things.
Yeah. So I think I've seen some people saying you need neighbors in order to do this community progress thing. No, you don't need neighbors to do the community progress thing. It depends entirely on the entire Sim player population.
Yeah, everyone who has Sims FreePlay who is doing this community, this special event quest right now adds to it. Yeah,
I, would bet just based on how Project Red worked for Apple users back in the day, we will unlock everything. It's just that it's going to take the entire 13 days, probably. What they want is for Simmers to keep going through and collecting fruit.
Yay, fruit.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to show you a screenshot here of what all of the plants look like set up together, and I'm just going to briefly show also how the special collector coin flower patch works. We've set that up here. You can only have one, and we're going to have, let's say, Ron spin that. So you can either spin the flower for 400 bananas, which we don't have right now, unfortunately, or spin for 15 social points, which we do have. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So what you get is this screen here with a whole bunch of possible prizes. So as I said, you could get collector coins, or you can get different types of fruit. Those are really helpful for, like I said, paying for things on the island. If you use bananas, you in fact wouldn't get a lot of these. Some of the prizes are XPs, so we'll show a screenshot of that with, what you get from spending the banana. You do get more for spending 15 social points, more possible prizes, but, that requires you to have a lot of social points. Basically, like I said, it's just going to be to your benefit to have Sims working on the bananas, especially.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what we get with just that one spin, and we get 50 passion fruit, which is helpful given that we don't have the passion fruit just yet.
So obviously if you want to get social points to get these prizes, you can still go to your neighbours and do your normal social points tasks during this event.
Yes, or you can do the social point flower, 5 LPs each.
Which will earn you at least 5 social points.
Every time. So let's go ahead and show you guys what the beach looks like fully built. All right, we've got our romantic couple dating here at the beach. They are on the hammock.
Wow, so this is the beach, fully complete, fully made up, with everything unlocked.
Yeah.
It looks less wild. It looks nice. I actually liked the wildness of it before.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's lots of different parts here, aren't there? Which we saw a little bit. We saw most of these, I guess, in the trailer.
Yes. I think the main thing that we saw in the trailer that we were most excited about was this wedding venue. It used to be that you could only have your Sims get married at home, but now you can basically set them up anywhere in town, and you can also, bring them here to get married. Just, gorgeous.
Yeah, we haven't tried that yet. It'd be nice if you could invite other Sims to hang out there.
Yeah, I think you can call over 10 Sims.
Yeah, I guess you just call them over, don't you?
Yeah. So over here is a little lounge area.
Very nice sandy beach.
Yep. Grill area and shower and toilet. Over here is where you have volleyball. And
can we play volleyball now, or is that going to be a hobby that's unlocked later?
No, you can do any of these things. So let's see. Wait for a quick match and do that.
Okay.
Here is the Mermaid Lagoon. So let's go ahead and see that actually in action, because that was the bit that I was kind of the most not sure about.
So we thought, is this real? I thought it might be like a non-player character like Wumples or something. Or I thought it could be a hobby. But no, you step on this magical thing.
And I guess turn into a mermaid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Right, okay, so
yeah,
not particularly interactive, but it does look pretty cool. And this is
the dining area for Sims to do their romantic meals. I love that it's got this like pattern of petals in a heart shape, and beautiful buffet table here. I would love this stuff in our own house.
I was going to ask, does this unlock anything for building? And the answer is no.
Well, like I said, the community event looks like we'll have a whole bunch of furniture and stuff like that, but I'm not sure that any of it will be this stuff.
Okay.
So here is the bonfire, which we saw in the trailer as well, the guitar.
And you can just play the guitar now,
Well, she's being a mermaid, she can't play guitar while she's a mermaid.
Okay, so it's one single item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then over here is a outdoor bar.
Mm-hmm.
I really love a lot of this like beachy furniture and
I will say
artwork.
the design and the artwork for this island is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I think the way of doing this quest is a little nuts. I get that the community aspects and social point aspects all linked together, but it's
hard.
It's hard. It's just like spend hours and hours and hours of time, or spend lots of money to unlock things that we could have unlocked in a different way.
Yeah. So this is the thing that I actually think is the coolest.
Oh,
this is a little bungalow. So we've had...
Or cabana, maybe.
Yeah. Well, it's called a bungalow. So we've had lots of community areas unlocked in town. Let me find her. Sorry. And the thing about those community areas is that you can never really do like realistic type stuff. So like we had a castle, but you couldn't stay in the castle. Like
yes.
This, finally, you've got a bed that you can actually use. You've got like just basically a whole living setup.
Basically, you can just come and visit here and
Yeah.
properly stay here. And This is
Exactly.
a really nicely designed house. Are those cushions, are those sofa and chair, those are new, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
Everything else looks...
Well, the bed and bedside tables and the sofa and chair.
Sofa and chair is new. And I think those posts for the whatever is on the floor above that we can't see, I guess.
Yeah.
Those look new.
Yeah.
It's lovely. I also really like
the
the rounded shape of the patio.
Yeah, I can't get the angle right, but the walls for this bungalow are pretty cool as well, but I can't figure out how to get the right angle. Anyway, so yeah, that is the tropical island all built up. I'm gonna also pop some screenshots on of what it looks like at night so you can see how some of the lights and stuff work. So yeah, hopefully this was a helpful video for you guys, at least explaining how to collect the various resources. We are, like I said, kind of going through a little something right now, so we're not going to be able to answer a ton of comments. We'll try and hit what we can, whatever questions we see that we can possibly answer.
Yeah, I think the main piece of advice from you was farm bananas as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And then when you unlock different fruit,
farm those
fruit as much as you need. You can farm 4 banana trees plus whatever the other fruit are all at the same time. So make sure you have lots of spare Sims available to do all these different plants.
Yeah. Good luck, guys, with completing the event. Please let us know, what you think and how you're doing. And in the meantime, if you're new to our channel, feel free to subscribe to see further Sims FreePlay content, which will be on the way.
Thanks for watching.